If you are someone with the dream of moving to Australia or simply curious about the visa application process, you have come to the right place where you're diving deep into the topic that's only timely but also critical for the thousands of aspiring immigrants. Australia Visa Invitation Prediction for 2025. The journey of securing visa can be both exciting and challenging, especially with the ever-changing immigration policies and competition in certain categories. Whether you are aiming for a skilled migration visa, look into a state nomination option, or are planning to settle permanently in Australia, understanding the trends and forecasts are crucial. In this video, we will analyze key factors that influence visa invitation review posts and trends and provides data-driven insight to help you better plan your application. We have done the research to bring you the most accurate and up-to-date prediction to guide your decisions. So if you are ready to take one step closer to achieving your Australian dream, stick around as there is so much to cover and we can't wait to help you navigate this exciting process. The current landscape. First, let's take where we stand today. Since over the past few years, Australia immigration policies have undergone a significant change, and these changes have been driven by several factors. Number one, economic. Recovery after the pandemic, Australia focused heavily on rebuilding its economy, leading to increased demand for skilled workers in critical industries. Number two, labor. Market shortages with ongoing shortages in healthcare, IT, engineering, and construction. The Australian government has been fine-tuning its skill migration program to address these gaps. Number three, regional. Migration goals. To ease pressure on major cities like Sydney and Melbourne, there has been a strong push to attract migrants to regional areas through targeted visa program. These trends will undoubtedly influence the invitation rounds in 2025, but to make accurate prediction, we also need to consider recent invitation data. Recent trends in invitation rounds. Australia Department of Home Affairs conducts regular invitation rounds for key visa subclasses, including the Skill Independent Visa, the Skill Nominated Visa, and the Skilled Work Regional Visa. Looking back to the past 2 years, we have seen an increase in invitation for high-demand occupations like nurses, software engineers, and electricians. We have also seen higher points threshold for competitive occupation, often exceeding 85 to 90 points for the subclass 189 visa. State government prioritizing applicants with the job offer work experience in regional areas or proficiency in English. These patterns provide crucial insights into what we expect in 2025. Key factors influencing 2025 predictions. To predict the invitation landscape for the 2025, let's explore the key factors that will shape the process. Number one, annual migration quotas. The Australian government determines how many visas are granted each year, and for 2025, the total migration cap is expected to be around 185,000 places, with a significant portion allocated to skilled migration. Number 2, priority occupation. Each year, Australia releases a list of visas, priorities, and based on labor market projection. Expect industries like aged care, education, IT, and renewable energy for the dominant to list in 2025. Education, IT, and renewable energy to dominate the list in 2025. Regional incentive. Regional areas are likely to offer additional points, faster processing, and other parks to attract migrants, and states like South Australia, Tasmania, and Western Australia are leading the charge. Here, global competition. With countries like Canada, New Zealand ramping up their own immigration programs, Australia may face increased competition for skilled migrants. This could lead to more flexible policies or a relaxation of certain criteria. Technology in processing. With the introduction of advanced AI tools, visa processing in 2025 may become faster and more efficient, and this could reduce waiting times and lead to more frequent invitation rounds. Occupation specific prediction. Now let's talk about the specific occupation and on current trends and projection here what we anticipate for the 2025. Healthcare professionals like nurses, general practitioners, and workers will remain highly prioritized, and points threshold might stay moderate around 70 to 80 with the frequent invitation. IT specialists like software engineers, cybersecurity analysts, and data scientists will continue to see high demand. However, competition will likely keep points threshold high at 85 plus points. Trades and technicians, electricians, plumbers, and construction workers will benefit from Australia's ongoing infrastructure projects while we expect a strong focus on regional migration pathways. For education and teaching, Australia needs more teachers, especially in regional schools, due to the growing population, which will make this sector a more state-nominated invitations. As Australian transitions to clean energy, renewable energy experts like engineers and technicians in renewable energy will be in high demand, possibly opening new visa stream, points threshold, and EOI prediction. 2025, the expression of interest system will remain competitive, and here's how we see it unfolding. For the subclass 189 visa, invitation will focus on high scoring candidates in critical occupation, as we expect a points threshold of 85 to 95 points for the most occupation. For the subclass 190 visa stage, nomination pathway will likely target candidates with 75 to 85 points, emphasizing regional work experience or a study. For the subclass 491 regional visa, points threshold might be around more 65 to 75 points, with the states actively nominating candidates who commit to regional living. State-specific insights. Each state and territory Australia has its own immigration priorities, and there is a quick look at what to expect. Now, South Wales will focus on Tech professionals, healthcare workers, and engineers with the preference of higher points and strong English skills. Victoria will prioritize healthcare education and green energy. Occupation with a continue emphasize on regional areas. Queensland will target regional development, particularly in agriculture, construction, and tourism, while South Australia and Tasmania will offer more pathways for the migrants willing to live and work in smaller. Finally, Western Australia will focus on mining, engineering, and healthcare. Professionals with the attractive incentives for the regional applications. Tips for the applicants: maximize your points, enhancing your English proficiency as you aim for the superior score in IELTS or PTE. Gain relevant work experience and also consider studying in Australia to earn extra points. You can target regional areas since regional migration program offer additional points and faster processing. Submit an early EOI since signs of expression of interest put you ahead to the queue of the invitation rounds. While 2025 holds promise, there are also challenges. There will be an increased in competition. Thank you so much for watching Travel with Sannan bin Mansoor, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.